Hey guys, I said I'd be popping up in the dark now and then and stuff, but let's start this again. And if you guys don't know me, it's Gadget Pendragon of Gadget Vlogs, and due to the situation we were having, we couldn't have episode 0, the return, because we had to do damage control. So, like I said, the title and everything is Let's Start Again. Hi, how are you people? Tonight we're going to have something fun. We owe it to you because originally there was supposed to be an unboxing, since I have a ton of stuff I owe a bunch of people to review and everything. Um Turns out my producer also has an unboxing as well. So we're going to either do that with you guys at the end, but we just want to clarify that we are so sorry for what's been going on. And like I said, let's start again, right? Reverend, should we start now or what are we going to do?
Correctamundo. Let's start again.
Let's just explain what Gadget Vlogs is, everything and stuff, without mediator Bunny Fufu and other things, because I already spooked you tonight and everything with stuff because of that cup. I have a cup that has a straw and it was moving by itself. So this is not the new movie coming out with Nicole Kidman, right? And Sandra right? Yeah, the Practical Magic 2 is coming out. You did not know?
I was not aware of that.
Yeah, part 2 is coming out. The girls are older, everything. It's technically book 4 in the series of the series, because there's actually 4 books to the series, but that's another show we might want to do. But yeah, my straw was spinning like in Practical Magic. And don't forget to check your theaters for it too and stuff. So yeah, what do you want to do? Do we want to talk about why I went on hiatus and everything? Or do we want to just once again apologize to our audience that the human race needs a recalibration? Let's put it that way. The experiment the aliens have allegedly done has failed. You know? So I guess that's why we have Alleged Disclosure Day coming up. If those of you are an alienologist, I think it is, or however it's pronounced, I'm going to find out the correct terminology, because we might do a show about aliens, and we have somebody that likes to talk about that too. That would be Michelle, right? And also Muncie. So technically I could have those two on as well, but I was saving Muncie for Halloween and stuff. So yeah. But let's see. How do we say this? Like my old fans, if they can find me on here and stuff, because this is the second channel, new channel. It's meant for basically stuff like this, the wackiness, the stuff that 21 or older, just stuff that doesn't match my original channel, which is the professional, the more fun, kiddie-like Comic-Con conventions, anime conventions, the personal vlog series, and stuff like that, where I had to be very PG, G-rated, little R here and there, pirate R, but not R, yeah. This channel, on the other hand, it has no boundaries, let's put it that way, except it's for 21 and older type themes. We were going to go with 18, but after seeing what some 18-year-olds are like, we're going to keep them at the vlogs page. And what did you do now?
I was just here for the shenanigans.
Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. So we are so sorry about everything. And to reintroduce Gadget Pendragon, Reverend Amagon, and everything. He has his own show, Tasty Talk, right?
Yeah, between all the other things, when I do get back to it, Tasty Talk.
We're not going to mention the other one. We're going to mention what you do have ready for everybody.
The personal channels.
Yeah,
the personal channel of Tasty Talk, Tasty Conversations, and what I just posting the videos of snack reviews and collections and stuff for sale, which that's been put off again.
I know that feeling. My eBay account has been it's been on a hiatus too, as well as all my, because we're going to be talking about in shows what happened to me over the years, from childhood through everything, because that's what this channel's about. But on this channel, I also will give shout outs to podcasters I know, voice actors, anybody on Instagram that needs a few more followers or anything. You name it, I will be looking it up on my phone and everything and just shouting you out and stuff, because either your content is something I know. Yeah, we got to keep that hat on you like that. Yeah, that works. That works. Yeah, crooked is like a tiara, crooked. Yeah, so it's going to be a shout out to a lot of people. Like I said, I've got, depending, now here's the thing, guys. I'd love you to come on, promote your stuff, but we're broke as hell. So, but at the same time, you don't have to pay for advertising. You come on, you display everything. Like cosplayers, show your work. Okay. Voice actors, if you don't have an agent and you just want to get your talent out there, show your work. You know, what else? Like any inventors and stuff. I have a lot of people, like, if you are dyslexic like me, let's compare our dyslexia. There's no shame in it. You shouldn't be. Like, if you, like I said, I don't use AI unless I'm forced to. And even then, I'm kicking and screaming. Okay. But I digress on that because Reverend knows how I feel about AI. And especially, we call her the wiretap. Starts with an A. Very popular device for people that has dumbed down that I can't even use it as a dyslexic when it was the most helpful device for me before it added the plus. So allegedly, this device is just a parrot, and it fights me every day with my learning disability, neurodivergent, and genetic mutation, because dyslexia is a genetic mutation. So yeah. So what would be tonight's show? We thought as a, I'm sorry for the first show because it was supposed to be me telling you guys I'm back. I'm going to be at conventions. I'm going to be following up with this channel because I didn't have a producer. I couldn't really go live because I didn't have the program for it. I don't have the money to pay for expensive programs. So it was always pre-taped, and you guys used to love it on Gadget Vlogs. I was trending, I was whatever. And then 2016 happened. And it just piled on after that, between family, ex-boyfriends, ex-boyfriends' friends sabotaging allegedly my page, which we do have proof of and everything. It's, you know, it's just things. It ended up that to get therapy out of it, I wrote this book, which we're going to be talking about on one show. And this book came about because I was asked to help host an event at Bronx Community College Comic-Con, Bronx Community College Comic-Con. And because I can't play Dungeons and Dragons the normal way and the damn QR code got smushed, I got to get taped for that. This is live, people. This is why I like live, because then, you know, all these mistakes, AI can't keep up with it. So this is for those of us who are neurodivergent. I'm going to say it that way. It's easier. You used to play Dungeons and Dragons when we had a hard time learning, and it's very self-explanatory. This was about my trip to England, and they're both on lulu.com. And we'll talk more about these later on episodes and everything. And you can get a copy there if you want to catch up on the reading of it and stuff and all the other things. But 2016 hit, 2017 hit with one of my friends passing away and stuff. And then you had 2018. That was not fun. 2019, I ended up in the hospital and everything and stressed out from work. 2020, we had a pandemic. I lost, if all of you remember Shadow Cat from the shows, because you guys used to love every Christmas when he'd watch the reindeers going across the screen and we do our Christmas roundup and updates and everything when Santa was coming because of my niece and nephew. He passed away in 2020, and I got a demon and a half called Eri, who's named after the character Yes from My Hero Academia. And you'll get to see her maybe once the hell here happens and gets fixed, because the running gag again, people, is my apartment is in trouble. But then due to circumstances we will talk about on other shows about my job, I am stuck now trying to find work, but thank you to alleged AI and all these people that want to lay off because they want to train AI and all this. my job application numbers have been in the thousands, and for a job that I know I'm not going to get because I'm over 40. I have a learning disability, a physical disability, and I cannot speak another language due to learning disability. So that's why don't judge a book by its cover, because you don't know what someone's hiding underneath all this, because you can't see all disabilities. And a lot of people get mad at me for that, and they call me a hardship and stuff. So it just got piled on and piled on, and I was doing things sporadic. The conventions were my way out, but that was another story, because even working as press for the conventions, my NDAs and NDOs that I've signed and everything, people still don't believe I'm who I am. I could go out in public, and it was just recently at the Macy's Day Parade, I'm with the Squishy TARDIS, because you guys also see me on Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, and they didn't recognize me. They say I don't look like I'm on TV. But I do. Same no makeup. My hair is always like this. Sometimes it's in 2 pigtails. Same glasses, but people just can't, right? And then, like, if I go to the conventions, who's your outlet? Who's this? Who are you? And when actors all say, we've known her for years. She worked with us before she became this. She worked with us as an actress. She worked, all because someone didn't pay attention, because I don't know if it's my aura, learning how to hide out from people because of my upbringing, or the fact that people never paid attention to me. And I'm thinking it's more people never paid attention to me. Only the good people did. And that's why I have a voice actor that wants to come on anytime he wants. He's welcome. I have another voiceover actor who's mad I asked the other voice actor, because they're also welcome anytime they want, And there's a lot of people I've been noticing on Instagram that I want on this show because of everything. Because there's an ice cream girl, yes, a girl that's running an ice cream truck, that if a child doesn't have enough money, they don't get turned away. And if anything, I get her on my show, we will ask you guys to listen to her story and how she got started, because there's so many people out there that get jealous, hateful, and envious of people because they can't do what others can do. So that's why I'm trying to tell you, learn things. Don't be jealous if someone can't learn it. Don't be hateful of it. Don't be envious of it. There's ways to achieve it and everything. And then also, if you guys have noticed, and I know you guys have noticed, that this is not like because of 10 years ago and everything and stuff. During that time also, between the hospital, it wasn't any strokes or anything like that. I'm prone to cysts. That's why I said I have also physical disabilities. And we're lucky because I was able to salvage what I could. The doctors were able to fix this, but they had to remove a cyst. So this is the damage done from it. And because of the insurance, they didn't cover to fix it. So it looks like I had a stroke or anything, or Bell's palsy. No, it's because they took a chunk and everything. And that was another thing about like mask wearing and stuff. I had a boss that literally, with stitches and all, would not let me wear my mask, but forced me to wear one during the pandemic. So half a dozen, 6 of one. I mean, when I had this problem, the boss was actually waiting by the door in a snowstorm because they thought I didn't want to come in, and had to have proof that I had stitches in my mouth because it ruptured. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. We'll be talking about a lot of things like that, because I know there's a bunch of you out there that have bosses like that get really like over aggressive when they don't believe things until they see it for themselves. And it wasn't fun walking around with stitches when people thought you got punched in the face. So yeah. So yeah, I know I'm rambling, going live and stuff, and it's not the show you guys really, really wanted to hear, but it was just a quick thing to tell you guys I'm back. You're going to see more stuff from me. You're going to see reviews, especially, like I said, we promised you there is going to be an unboxing, because I owe a lot of companies. I mean, there's stuff behind the curtain here. There's stuff that's like, yeah. It's like, yeah, it's a lot. And I know the Reverend has his bag of goodies that he picked up today too, because we figured we owe you this.
Mm-hmm.
Is yours more readily accessible, or how do you want to do this?
It's I went shopping today at Walmart. I got a bag of stuff.
Yeah,
And
do the
unfortunately, my
Southern
other
thing.
box came in today instead of tomorrow. So that's from Target.
Mhm.
Everyone else will be talking about that thing, but this, it was just so nice going there. So, ooh, look at the things that all the crap I got.
And remember, we have no brand deals unless anybody wants to sponsor. You know,
Just going to Walmart, getting to the garden center, which was open. Wow. And just seeing these things. Okay. So I'm ready, available. Get your box cutter ready, and I will.
know. Let me get. You know what? Maybe see. My problem is my box is a dead giveaway in here because of the color of the box in there, and I already opened this part, so I'm good with this. So how do we do this? Because if I open this, people are gonna be like, "Oh no," they know the color. They'll know the color because everyone knows this color box inside here. It's a very it's a yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Do you want to go first, or should I go first, or?
You go first because
I go first?
It's
Okay.
your show.
All right. Because many of you know, over the years, I have had friends in the voice acting business, right? And I always support my friends. So I've had also technically been working for certain agencies in the voice acting world. That's why I'm telling you I have NDAs and NDOs. So I can't really say who I worked for at the moment, but I can say in the past, because some of the companies have been absorbed, I met a lot of cool people. And they all know me from over the years of the conventions, working with them and everything. Finding them when I go on LinkedIn and stuff. No brand deals with LinkedIn. LinkedIn has been giving me agita all day too with the AI stuff and everything. That I will say is fact because I can't find work on there either. This is one of their, because I subscribe to their channel, there's no brand deal with it, but because I subscribe, I'm an annual or whatever and everything, we get boxes we can pick whatever we want, right? So because of my tier and everything, I picked what I want. Now I have a bunch of these because I have been promising to unbox these for years, but because, like I said, because of the hiatus, because of everything and stuff, never got to. So this is a recent box of items. I don't know what it is because this year it was either romance, sci-fi, or regular, I think. And my code glitched, and don't ask, there was a lot of problems, but my friends there helped fix it and everything. So I was able to get my box and maybe something else for everybody, but that'll be in another episode. Like I'm going to tell you, I'll have unboxings for you almost every show because there's so much. I've got, like I said, I've got stuff from G Fuel that I never opened up yet. I have got stuff from the conventions that I've won in games that I wanted to show you. Some of the other stuff that I've had. Just like everybody else, nobody is stealing anybody's ideas. It's everybody has the same idea. Make people laugh and have some fun. So you'd think with a box this size, it would be the same size stuff, knowing how long I've been with a subscriber and everything, right? No. It's kind of this size box. Now I'm putting it this way because people know this color. Now this thing, I got to move it a certain way. Put this over here. I don't think you guys saw it yet. Okay. But you can see that. Now, you might know from that what that is, but it's actually my swag box. Now, I have previous swag boxes I've never opened before. This is one of the new ones, this year's model. Okay. Right now, they're doing a special for members. You get a free anime pin for 2026. I used to collect those, but I don't have enough money to go get the anime pins and stuff because I'm not spending $80 or more unless I have to get the pin because they're limited run. But in this box, let's see what happens now. First of all, let's put it this way so you guys can see. I'm trying because we don't have long screen. So it's the Crunchyroll swag box for 2026. I don't know which one it is because I just picked randomly because they went small, medium, large. But it wasn't the size of the shirt. It was sci-fi, romance, right? I don't remember which one. I've been waiting to do this. And as you can hear, it's freshly being opened. So we have this.
Do you want to do the long screen?
I think we're going to have to do long screen for this one, yeah. Can you see it? Long screen? I don't. Ignore everything around, guys. I just got to move the books this way. Oh, it changed the color too. That's okay. I like that. All right. So this is this way, but like, this is huge, guys. Like it's a okay. And I want you guys to see. So let me see that I'm actually opening it, and there's actually paper in here. Okay. Okay, paper on top of paper. Okay. All right. Well, let's get rid. Now this is known for Crunchyroll. If they're part, they used to be part of Right Stuff and everything and stuff. Anime, they give you paper. Some of our artists use this. Okay, so we're gonna put that in that box because that's got to go in the kitchen. Okay. Really? That's all it is? No way. Okay. Now I gotta go check the other ones, but there's more. I'm not disappointed. I like what's in here, but I would have thought they would have the members would have got, unless it's the price of the item, then I can understand. But I don't know which one this is because it doesn't look like sci-fi, it doesn't look like action, and it doesn't look like romance. It's definitely not romance. Because there's something in here I like, but it's not my guy. It's not my husband. My husbando. It's not my husbando, but I will take it. Because when I dress like my husbando or his daughter, this will work. You know? But I'm just a little disappointed. Because if I'm right with this should be a solo leveling figure. So this might be adventure. It's not sci-fi. This might be adventure. And this is making sure, yes, solo leveling. If I'm right. I'm hoping I'm right. No, it's a trio try-it figure. I think. Hold on. I need a translator. Remember, can't speak another language. So let's see the translator says. It should be in Japanese. Let's see. Translator. This is live, people. This is why I laugh all the time. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Take picture. Camera. Okay. All right. Take picture. It is solo leveling. It said, okay. It says, I'm the only one with a bell mop. It literally says that, guys. It says that in the translation. Now it says, okay, now it says it right. Okay, now we got it right. Now it says solo leveling. Okay, so it was right. It was solo leveling. And Rev,
yes,
isn't there a certain person in our group that solo leveling was God all and end all to them? If I'm correct, when they started watching anime.
Oh, I need to go square myself. Okay, let's do half
Yeah,
screen.
go back to square. Go back to square. Go back to square. Sorry, guys. And it changed again. See, this is you can't. Oh, it matches the moon now. You can't make this up, people. This is why this show is the way it is. This is the bloopers, everything. We don't care. It's a show.
Yeah.
If I get one person watching, I'm happy. If I get 0, I'm still happy. You know?
And the color brains change. What did
I told you it matches the moon.
Okay, we'll keep it that way. Let me write it down.
For now. Write that color down. That's pretty cool.
I'll write down the number. So
now you can see my logo in the corner. But I do like the other color too.
Which I still have here.
Yeah.
Gadget Pendragon After Dark.
So let's go show this. So in the box is solo leveling. Dun dun dun. Right? So next up is the GOAT, Deku. Especially now with coming out May 2nd is the episode 171 and more. The 8 years after they graduate. So guys, make sure you tune into Crunchyroll for that. And how about this? Do not kill the servers when you go watch the episode. Okay? And please stop bashing on my guy Todoroki. He's an adult now. Okay? But there's the GOAT. Most people say Bakugo's the GOAT. I only know one Bakugo I like. And number 10 on Haikyuu Now, who is number 10? I'll laugh if it's somebody that I know voices number 10. Because I actually met Justin. I know Justin from the conventions. So Justin Briner, and the funny part was he even did a voiceover for the guy that messed up on social media and everything. So be careful. Voiceover actors will take you up on an offer. And I'm sorry about the lighting in here, people, because we don't know why it's blowing everything out and everything. So let me see on HiQ who is number 10. Okay. Oh, wow. Even Crunchyroll's trending on my phone right now. Okay. HiQ. How I spell it again? HiQ. I can never spell things. HiQ. 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 HiQ anime number 10. And let the Wi-Fi be slow today, right? Let me check on the computer here. I don't like switching because it's going to freeze. That's why.
Let me go try it.
Yeah, I'll spell it for you. It is H-A, like high, like HAIKYU, double exclamation point, number 10. Too many windows open.
I misspelled it.
No, it's spelled here. That's what
H-A-I.
It's high Q. Double exclamation point, number 10.
H-A-I-K-Y-U. H-A-I-K-Y-U. 10. Okay. H-A-Y-K-O-U. Amazon.
No.
Volume 10?
No, the number 10. That's the character's number.
Oh. Okay, I got a hat.
You got a hat.
They're showing a hat. Okay, that's showing it's $22.50 for that little thing there.
That keychain is $22? Damn.
Yeah,
I wonder how much Deku is.
eBay is selling HiQ number 10 team uniform necklace for $22.50.
It's not. It's a keychain.
Oh, it's a keychain.
Yep.
Oh, it looks like a neck. eBay's got the necklace, but it doesn't say. Mama. Just volume 10 and collection 10 and.
Yeah, for some reason my internet is being stupid right now.
And there's a hat, a beanie for $26 on
I just
eBay.
want to know who the character was.
Is that just a jersey? Images. Has a redhead kid. It looks more like the one from Bleach.
Well, might
Same
be.
hairstyle.
I couldn't get to my keyboard. That's why.
Karasuno Hanata.
But I wanted to see who the voice actor was, the English voice actor. Yes, people. This is why this is like, yeah. This is why we have. That does not sound good.
Figma Haiku Hanata Shoyo.
Is that the Japanese artist or?
That's the name of the character. We do the share screen.
No, it's like it's autocorrecting the word character. This is why I don't like AI when you're trying to take it out of your computer.
And let me, because you're frozen, let me bring the screen up.
What's the word you're looking for?
Let's see here. Let me bring this up.
Okay, it is the redhead. Okay,
Yeah.
English voice actor. Because I might know them. That's why. English dub voice actor. Here we go. The character is played by Bryson. Bryson? Let me see. Bryson. Have I met Bryson? I don't think I've met Bryson. Let me see. I'm gonna copy that and see. I don't think I met Bryson. Okay, let's see. Or have I? I think maybe I have. Let me see. He's also in Gachiaka. He's in Saint Seiya. It's wrong to try to pick up a girl in a dungeon. Sword Orient, like just not that. Oh my, I like this one. Chan Can't Study. That was one of the ones. So he's in that one. Interesting. And stuff. Did I meet him yet? I don't think I've met him yet. No, I don't think I've met him yet in person. Yeah, no, I haven't met him yet in person. Okay. No. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I have not met him in person. So that's the keychain. So right now you're saying we got a keychain, we got a Deku Stuffy, a solo leveling figure, which I would love to know how much that's worth, you know. But I'll take that out and put it on the thing. And then here's the crazy part. I don't have to buy it now. I don't have. I guess our other person who used to be part of the clique is going to, and even my other friend that I don't talk to is going to be mad because they like the show too and was trying to get me to watch it. And I'm like, yeah, I'll watch it when I can get a chance and afford it. Because remember, out of work, you know. And they sent me a cute little thank you with. I don't think I can use both codes. They just gave me. Is it expired yet? Is it expired? Is it expired yet? Nope, it's not expired. No, wait.
It's
kidding me, it does. It expires on the 30th.
So you got 1 day left.
Maybe I can get my anime stuff. I don't know, but it expires. This is what happens when you. I bet you the past ones are expired also, because it says here's an extra $20 off your next order of 100, and it would have made it 80, which means I would have got the pin. And then and plus because of my tier, I get 15% off anyway. So guess what? This box is going to be easy to take care of because the DVD is going to go in the DVD collection. The stuff is going to go on the bed, you know, and the figure is going to go on the shelf. So yeah, I think, what are we going to say? That this is the sci-fi or the adventure box? Because I didn't get I don't think I got the romance box. No, because that would not be a romance. So thank you, Crunchyroll, for this one as being a member. I can understand why those pieces are in there now because I didn't see the DVD. So that is pretty good. It saves me from getting the DVD, but I am so sad I can't use the money off because I don't have money to spend and I'm trying to be so slim on things and just keep what I want to get and stuff doesn't come out yet. So thank you anyway, Crunchyroll. I have more of your boxes I've never opened on camera yet, so I owe you that. So, guys, if you do get a membership, remember to get your swag bags or your swag boxes. And when you go to the conventions, also go get the mystery bags. They're really cool too. All right. So, Reverend, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think my box would be like? Because I don't think we can find those figures online, right? And stuff.
And someone will be selling this.
No, that's what I'm saying. How, like, because I know somebody's probably looking at my box going like, I can sell that figure for this or anything. So like, it's a solo leveling figure. I mean, if you look up, if you can find it, you know what I mean, what it looks like. Because you already said the keychain was about 22, which because you can hear it, it's heavy, and it's got the Japanese writing on it and everything and stuff. You know, what you found it?
Yeah. Let me see the picture again.
Okay, it's got the Japanese writing on it. It has solo leveling.
Well,
it doesn't say if it's it just says it's the. Where is it? It is distributed by Crunchyroll. It's a trio try-it figure. Sung Jin Woo. Here, I'll put this for you guys right here.
Sung Jin Woo. Okay,
There you go, right here. There you go. That's the information. There you go.
Okay, his hands down like that. I'm guesstimating this one here. Etsy has
released. Look when he was released last year. So he's recent.
Yeah. Etsy has a 1/6 scale figure. And
does it look like him?
I clicked the button and it sent me another picture. I hate technology. I clicked the link on there and it's saying because there's another statue. It says solo leveling Sung Jin Woo and Igris figure. It's not it's a combo figure. So it has him, but it has another figure behind him. They're selling it for as low as
It might look like
200
her,
bucks.
right?
It's over $100. That's what I can determine.
This one, I don't know. I know this is an expensive DVD. Yeah.
Let's see what this dude is on eBay. eBay is selling. I hate technology. You're showing me keychains. I want the freaking picture. I'm using a pooter here. It's the same picture you have there, but they're sending me. I hate technology.
Yeah, guys, I didn't. My hair is actually curly. I just didn't care today.
The pictures everywhere.
I have Irish curls. Most Irish people understand what I have. I have Irish curls. Found out only recently. All these years, couldn't figure out what's wrong with my hair. Yeah. I'm trying to stall here, people.
Crunchyroll it was through Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
So if anyone wants to do, it's $10 a month for a fan. Mega fans, $14 a month. Ultimate fans, $18.
I'm the top tier because I was grandfathered in from Funimation, who was grandfathered in from Pioneer, who was grandfathered in from Viz, who was grandfathered. I've been there since Critical Mass. Let's put it that way. And that guy not happy with he still has all the copyrights to things. So yeah. So basically, I'm gonna go put this over there while you go on camera and tell everybody what you got, Rev. But thank you again, Crunchyroll, for the swag bag. Even though, you know, like, I'm shocked because if his face was right, that was a $25 keychain, then it's worth it. But I don't have to buy the DVD now because that's the thing. It's like when you're broke, swag bag sometimes comes in handy. Thank you, guys. And I have more for you guys later, so that'll be another episode. So why don't you show them now, Rev?
And I'm going to see what I see here. Someone's, of course, when people get these things, they sell them online.
He's curious to see how much these figures go for. Because I don't want to tell them how much I usually see them for.
So let me just say what I see on eBay right now. Yeah. Show it off. They're selling 2 of the statues. The one that you have.
There he is. Yeah, there he is.
For $246.82 plus $20 shipping from Japan. So the 2 statues there.
Yeah.
So
do you see a single one of this one? That one. Like, do you see that one anywhere? No, right?
No.
It looks like they're selling both of them.
Yeah, because it's all solo leveling. Let's try it.
Figures. Just try solo leveling figures. Because it's a very popular series. There he is. Is it the hand? That's the one with the hand up. Those are the acrylic stands. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are hard to get sometimes. Especially if they're the Kujis.
I knew the Fujis.
Is that him up there? Was that him? Go back up. Was that him up there?
No, these are just the Funkos.
Slow. Keep going. Right there. Stop.
Was that one? It's 21 centimeters.
No, that's probably, is that about 24 inches?
Oh, centimeters.
No, centimeters now.
It's just a tiny little thing.
That's probably a small figure. Because of your
based on $246 for the 2 statues.
So you figure about 100, yeah.
Yeah, that's 19 centimeters. So that's going to be buku. Because you're going straight for the company and getting the deals like that. And these people are saying, well, they bought it to sell it separately.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what they're doing.
No, so mine's going on my shelf.
Yeah.
Once I fix the bedroom and everything. There he is.
So could be $30.
So you got a range depending on what it is, because that might be no box. Get it?
Yeah. So we can do that. It's about, $20-$30.
Yeah.
But the other dude was selling it for a whole lot more.
So I'm wondering if the other figure was more money and they just threw that other figure in, the one we're looking at, for 30. Get it?
Mm-hmm. It doesn't give the height.
Mm-hmm.
It just says, decor gift. Trying to see if there's any this is PVC. So
I know you guys are hearing everything in the background. Ow. Old age.
So with the price you pay, plus everything else, plus the DVD. So it's
Yeah. So not bad.
Yeah.
This was the swag bag they give their members and everything for being members and stuff. Yeah. So the average on it maybe $20 to $30 for it. That's not bad. The other one, yeah. So it was worth it in value wise. But I guess there wasn't a solo level. This might have been called a solo leveling box because it would have been a true one if the Deku wasn't in there. I didn't say it wrong, guys, on purpose. I was thinking of something else. Yeah, that must be that other figure with it.
So $20-$30 based on people trying to get what they want. So
yeah,
the price they paid for getting it, that's another thing. So it's, you pay this much, I think I give you everything, and people just going to sell it all off. So you get what you pay for.
For me, I'm going to literally be able to put these where they belong, collapse the box. One less thing for me, unless I get some stuff from what I have hiding behind here from the convention last year, I'll put it in here if it's little things that are related to this. But this right now, yeah, it's a box within a box within a box. So what do you have, Rev, that you can show while I go hide this?
Yes, dear. Let's see. So went to Walmart today because I always do that on my days, and just looking around, went to the clearance section, and they had. I grabbed Bartman because the price is different. Then I walk further down and say, oh, they showed the original price that they lowered, the original clearance, and then the true clearance. Say, don't really want that, but they had Homer. And it was $7. And then they had the other ones like, let me dig. Oh, $2.50. $2.50 for a little tiny Homer. Dope. So I have the figures from the past through Playmates.
I know those prices were too good.
But all they had were on the shelf was Homer, not Bart, not Lisa, not Chief Wiggum, and not Ned Flanders, which would have been funny. I would probably grab Chief Wiggum and Ned, stupid Flanders. But for $2.50 for Homer, dope.
That's not bad.
And let's see. So I passed. I went to the regular toy department, and these came out. These are a little. I should turn on the light. Maybe turn on the light.
No, you can see it.
Here. So for like $5 something, $5 they had
for the new movie.
It's based on the classics line, so it's just for play value. So $5, which used to be the price of the original figures, of course. And you can do the whole motion there. And He-Man, Skeletor, Man-at-Arms, but they did not have Beast-Man, but I only want Skeletor. Yeah, Bounding Bob. You never said that. I said that, and someone stole it from me. So no two people know that. Just saying that. Then I'm looking around, because you always do. See what's here and there. No one was bothering me. Thankfully. Back over there. They had the Bitty Pops. Oh, yeah. Let's go. I'm switching it. So let's go to what I got last. So Bitty Pops have the limited Chase editions. So the Chase figure is that one there. So they went with Empire Strikes Back, the Chase, Bosk, Carbonite Han, Bespin Leia, and Hoth Han. And with the mystery ones, the covered up, you never know. So you spend money on it. But I was sorting through it and said, what? Let's see what I can find. So I grabbed this one. I said, do you have one with 2 Leias? Yes, you do. So I got the exclusive Bespin Leia, which is 1 and 3. I grabbed with Leia in her white outfit from Hoth, Snow Trooper, and Boba Fett. So I got 2 Leias, which is pretty cool. Why not? Our princess who passed. And this one, because I did get Carbonite Han. This one had Vader, Lando, and Bespin Luke. Well, not even Bespin Luke, Dagobah Luke, because it gets Yoda on there. So I grabbed it's a little thing like that. Yeah, so why not? Because I got the figures I wanted, a little exclusive, because it's Chase thing, available at Walmart. They also have, of course, the one with the mystery ones, which I'd done before. you take a risk and it doesn't come out right. So this was nice to have Chase. So with that one, the Skeletor, just because Homer. Oh, but the one main thing before I found the Bitty Pops, I saw it online. They have the Bitty Pops, of course, in uh, larger containers, so you can have with the little tiny play sets. I I bought Soundwave because I want my friend and former co-host to paint because he knows how to do such things. You know, his eyes are getting. That's where the big old thing to create a turn Soundwave into Sound Blaster because I did pay for a Bitty Pop Soundwave so I could have the Bitty Pop Soundwave in the custom Sound Blaster and have the others ones there. Uh, these things, big box ones, you know, like they had Megazord, they have Iron Man. But again, I got Soundwave because I was a custom thing. But I saw the picture online. I thought, you know what? If I see it, I got to get it because Gadget knew this actor. And he mentioned me. I went on Instagram, so he replied to me, "Oh, thanks, Tasty Cake." So wow, he he greeted me at the time. So when I saw it online, I said, if it's there, I got to get it. I got the Dragon Zord with Green Ranger because the single bitty pop, the Dragon Zord comes with a little box in there, so you want to do that. Has a label thing, which is kind of weird. That's usually an Amazon thing. The nice picture there, because he was the only one that could pilot the Dragon Zord, and
yeah, he used to love going to Big Apple Comic-Con here, as well as many other conventions.
Because you know, I'll pull together sometime later when I can find everything. I have the Christmas ornament from Hallmark, which you got at Walmart because we don't have any Hallmarks. I have of course, I have stuff, classic stuff. I have the Dragon Dagger from when they first came out, all the toys, which once I do sell off everything, the Dragon Blaster's got to be the last thing, of course. We have no, not there. Let's see what else do I have from Jason. Trying to run through my mind here. Besides, I have the white. Oh, where did I go with full screen? I have the White Ranger on there. I got it from the antique mall, the comic book store selling stuff. So, Tommy, the White Ranger. There's online. There was a company, Starlight Studios, I believe it was, and they were working on the coins specifically for Jason's character, Tommy, of all the lines, because once that episode came out, the Power Rangers, of well, you need to have a Master Morpher. It's like, whoa, I want a Master Morpher. So they had the plates. They said, well, just the one things that were available at the time was the movie morphers. So I got the movie morpher. It was Kimberly's. Love Amy Jo Johnson. Oh my God. And so just replace the plates with gold. Replace the inside plastic. I went with the green, not the bright green like he does, because it's green screen. So I went with the subtle darker green, matching Dragon Zord. And they made the coins. So they had all the coins that fit the movie morpher. Say, oh God. And then we just go, okay, when did it come out? When did it come out with this? So, and then they finally released the one from Turbo, because he said, well, it wasn't seen on screen, but we all want the coins. I have to have the Master Morpher, which it's in the other room. I gotta go through and try to get it. So I made my Master Morpher, all the coins for Tommy. I may have gotten a one for Lord Draken. I'm sure. I have two different. I have a display base I got from Etsy. I wanted green to send me gold, and it's all right. There's a yellow gold. It's beautiful. I have it opened up. The coins around the front there, one coin in there. So I have another morpher I can work on. I completely forgot. Use Lord Draken on there and see about that. But yeah, Tommy, Power Ranger. I mean, That was my connection. And that's why, and for him to return all the times to Power Rangers when I could see it, because I didn't have cable or I was at work, so I missed a few things. But when I saw that episode, when he came back, I said he had the Master Morpher. And from what I remember, I heard the video, I heard the audio clip. He said he went to Hasbro, who bought the license from Bandai. I said, "You want to make some money? You know, make this," and have the voice going through. Sadly, you know, well, he passed already. But when Hasbro took on the license, it's just cheap. Very, it's not what it was a Bandai.
Don't bite the hand yet that feeds. Just leave that on the table right now. That's another show and a half.
I mean, it's unique. The pieces are unique. So it's aiming for the kids.
The kid at heart.
The kid at heart. And we did collect these in the past. So it's like, okay, it's the habit for momentum. You know, it's to have them. It's interesting now. They will be going to season 2 soon. So I'd see what they're going with. And to build these things, because it's uber expensive trying to get the original thing. So it's something. You know, you see all these sites. I'm watching the videos and wow, look at all these things they got for that. So I mean, this
is nostalgia.
Funko. Yeah, nostalgia.
And this is nostalgia.
So this was I said if I saw this, because I missed out on the big one when it was a combination. It was the Ultra Zord, and that was a Target thing, and I would be like, this freaking big, you know. I would have no room for it, but I wanted it. But this is specifically Tommy. He's in charge, and so if they did it for the Tiger Zord, yeah, I'll do that too. If they have the Tiger Zord as a tiger or as in robot mode, sure. But this is just unique because, you know, this, I don't think I would take it out of the box because I love the design of it. But I would have, you know, I made my little display back there, so it's going to be all changing. It's going to be. So
you're fixing it anyway. You're basically you're trying to get more because you have to set up now for Masters of the Universe, which is coming out soon, right?
So I do have my little change there, which I should have changed already, but that was my display piece. So if I can do it in time, if not, I'll do it next year, or at least take pictures. I want to have this sitting there with the Master Morpher and anything for Tommy. Just so, you know, we all miss you. You know,
I know.
You're a friend to
that's the thing. Nobody knows what demons you are fighting in your life. And that's why we always say, like, if you want to talk to somebody, you have the number, right? Up for the people right now. You're getting the number right now. Because too many of us have lost people by their own hands. We're going to put it that way. Because the demons they were fighting, even though they had the demons, there were people around them that just fed into those demons. And the ones that were trying to stop the demons, you know, like you're pulling up the phone number for everybody to call, right?
Yeah, Reverend? I'm trying to come a bit comments.
Yeah, I don't think there's any comments on my page.
Oh, just yours. Let me see banners. I'm gonna have to go to the other one. Give me a second to go to
we'll check,
my own banners.
Like I said, my channel's too new. This one, it's gonna take a while for people to actually see. And if there are some saboteurs out there, you know, they will sabotage. But like I said, I want to shout out like a ton of people that work at conventions, deal things, because everyone knows me. They just don't acknowledge me half the time, you know? And sometimes it's a good thing and sometimes a bad thing, especially when I was working for a certain job. You had to be careful because of everything. They would use anything and anything against you. So, like I said here, like as we're talking about JDF and every person that has needed help because some demons that we're fighting and everything. If you are in the US and Canada, please call 988. They're open 24 hours. They will try to help you. I'm going to admit it. I've called. Rev, have you called yet or no? Just be honest, everybody. Like, because I'm going to be honest. I've called because my situation I have here and over the years has been very bad, and they are helpful. They will help you, people. They will let you talk it out. They like here, I'll let you talk it out too, but these people are licensed. They're allowed to help. They keep everything confidential, and it's not a shame to call them. I've called. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've called. You know, because you can't, because being dyslexic, being whatever, we get high stress, high anxiety, neurodivergent, you need somebody to talk to. You do. The people that are afraid to call aren't ready yet to talk. But eventually they're going to call because you need somebody to vent to. And if you're in the UK, https://www.samaritans.org or 116 or 123. Please, guys. I lost too many people to this my whole life because there was nobody that would, like, you know, if they're asking for help, they don't ask in the same way that you'd think they would. You know, not everybody's the same. Sometimes we're walking around with a smile that has to stay on because we don't know what to do. You know? So please, guys, I've called it. If that tells you that it's okay to call, I've called it. Look, I'm looking at the camera. I have called it because on future shows, we're going to talk about why I called this. And it wasn't because I was going to do something. It was because the stress from everything around here put me in a state that I don't like being like numb. Let's put it that way. Because I've got too many people to piss off to leave this world. You know? I mean, someone should not have to leave this world to make somebody else happy, as some people put it, allegedly. Or some people don't have to leave this world because they didn't get the help they needed because someone ignored them. That's my pet peeve. Don't ignore people. Think about people. And if you can't think past your own blinders, your own ideologies and stuff because they're not following what you think is correct, don't do that to somebody. I'm not going to do that to you guys. Like, I'm going to point out, I'm blunt as hell. I'll point out if you're being nasty to me or anything like that and stuff. Like, the only time I hold back is because either it's a situation here at home that will cause me more jeopardy later on because I have a few family members that don't know the understanding of help from a distance, not cause me problems right in my home, you know, because the situation is, you know, what it is. But don't be afraid to call this number. Please don't. You can call at any time. They're supposed to be 24 hours, but please call them. I lost JDF. I lost my friend Spencer. I lost my friend Anthony in college. I lost a ton to this because no one, and then you start blaming yourself, and you're not supposed to blame yourself because you did everything you could too. The people that are still here for the family and everybody, you did as much as you could. There are sometimes, yes, I will admit that you try. And if they're not asking or seeking the help, it's not your fault. Even if they did get help and it's not your fault. You tried. And if you can just try, that's maybe one more day with them. That's maybe one more day they'll think about it. And if they're thinking about it, that means they're going to stay for a little bit. And then when they start getting quiet on you, just go, hey, listen, what's going on here? What's going on? Like, annoy the friggin' hell out of them. Be annoying. You know? No matter how much they hate it, be annoying. I called 17 times one day and gave 7 years back to his family, my friend Spencer. Because I didn't hear from him and I just kept ringing the phone off the hook. I was annoying. And it wasn't until he looked at the phone. He said, I'm not doing it. No. And I gave the family 7 years, but I wasn't there to help stop the other. And that sits with me, you know, because that one he made sure I didn't know about until I got home after having a bad day at work from somebody. And you want to talk about electronics messing up and everything, and bosses screaming at you to only come home to a message like that, and everyone telling you he was just an online friend. No. So telling you people, like, people make fun of people who or over or hyperactive. No, you don't know what's going on in anybody's life. Don't. I like being that annoying friend. Because if you're mad at me, you're staying here. You're not going to try to leave. Because I will actually literally go dig you up out of your grave and literally bring you back to life. I'm like, because, you ain't leaving me alone in this crazy world. You've seen how this world is. You ain't leaving me alone in it. Maybe the so-called aliens will do a rescue mission, but you ain't leaving me alone in it. So yeah, so people, be that annoying friend and call the number if you're feeling stuck and you don't have an annoying friend like I can be to people. I'm also a convention mother and a convention auntie because volunteering, I would help people with their problems and everything and take care of the kids and just people who just wanted to talk. If you're scared to call the number, grab somebody like me at a convention. Go to the quiet room. We'll help you. We'll do whatever, Just please bite your tongue and call it. Because you can't, don't leave us here on this crazy earth. All right? Don't. It's not fair. You're going to go out fun, go on another planet, partying and whatever and stuff, right? And you're going to leave us here? No, you get to be miserable with the rest of us. Come on. I'm not making jokes about this, people. I'm trying to lighten the mood. And that's what I want to clarify also for our Gen Z, because science has proved that they don't understand sarcasm. They don't understand dark humor. They don't understand a lot of things because science just explains it because I can't explain it. If I explain it, people are not going to like me. And it's going to be sarcasm straight through. Because I can't see people leaving somebody to fend for themselves, but then again, I do see it. So if you want to be left to fend for yourself, please call that number before you do anything out of the ordinary, or because you can't even say the other words anymore, because God forbid you tell people bluntly that what they're doing is, they don't like that. Their egos get, or they never heard the word, no, don't leave us. No, go get some help. No, we're not mad at you, which I yell at you guys because I always have to reassure myself because of my upbringing. So yeah. So let's get this number off right now and go back to some happiness. Yeah. And because I'm looking at the clock and it's almost midnight here on the East Coast. And I know this is not the show even we wanted to do for you, but it was a rush show because we had one good thing happen tonight, which we're not going to say yet on the program because we got to make everything, see how everything goes, because it has to involve conventions. It does involve everything. It involves the future of each thing that's going on right now because we want people to know the shows do still exist. They were on hiatus. They were put in hiatus because of things, and it's time, especially we're going to start with my shows, which were supposed to be out of hiatus a while ago, but thanks to you having to put the other show in hiatus due to, we're just going to leave it at that, there would have been a chain of shows that you guys would have loved to watch. Let's put it that way. But when you check out Gadget Vlogs and look up my shows, it'll always be under Gadget Pendragon, aka with my original name, because of everything. And you can see I have 180 followers on my other channel. This one I only have 6, maybe 3. So yeah. And like I said, it's going to be sporadic. We might pop up here and there. We pop up out of the shadows, It's just, this was a spur of the moment because we owed you an apology for the damage control show. And I wanted to do an unboxing that night and say that I'm welcoming my fans back and everything after 10 long years of, will she be blogging? Will she be vlogging? Will she be doing this? Will she be doing that? Will she be wacky? Will she talk about an ex-boyfriend? Will she be doing this? Yeah. We don't know. But I do know is that we dropped a lot of spoilers about Practical Magic, Masters of the Universe, because you did get the Skeletor figure for the movie coming out soon, you know, and the My Hero Academia more episode, which is airing actually in a few days on May 2nd. So, guys, oh, and wait, isn't there another day coming up that's important in May? I don't know.
Which comes up in less than a week.
I don't know. We have My Hero Academia coming out, the episode in May 2nd. I told everybody check theaters for Practical Magic 2. Masters Universe, Motooniverse, and everything. We're going to talk about that later on and stuff. I'll just mention it, but as I told you before about how I feel about everybody. Okay. But I don't know. Is it something to do with droids and things? I mean,
I can't promise remembering the date, but remember, Monday is the 4th of May. May the 4th be with you.
Oh, so that's right.
Bringing back the original Star Wars in theaters. Technically, the third time
for the 50th anniversary.
So we have that coming as always. If you're looking for the True Moo Blue Milk, it's out of stock because
in some places, because you don't know.
As far as we know,
as far as no, because New York might have it.
Because my store got True Moo before. I had the little signs which disappeared from the office, which I kind of wanted those. We could not get it because it's out of stock in the warehouse. Went to Walmart today, nothing. They haven't had True Moo since the Fantastic Four, and thankfully I did, so I got the glasses. But we don't know. I mean, it's next week, and you cannot get the blue milk.
We usually have a thing with Yankee Stadium where they have Star Wars Day, so that might be a game there, and my friend Christine might be showing up as Princess Leia with the rest of the gang for the 501. So who knows what's going to happen on May the 4th, but I do know that it is midnight, and I've been busy cleaning in here, dealing with things. We just had finished TARDIS. We were working on the future of the show. That's why it took us so long to get on here, because we weren't even going to do that, but we felt we owed you guys something after what happened the other night. And a lot of people did complain not of our fans or anything, but just people that don't understand the difference between an apology and what they did. Let's just put it that way, because if you wait too long to apologize to someone, it's not a real apology. And if you think they're going to forget about it, a lot of people don't. So you're better off like we were doing. We're just moving on, filling you guys in, and giving you surprises like that, and surprising me that I have to wait until next time to open the other boxes, because there's 3 more technically orange boxes, plus what's hiding behind here, because I'm just going to go, let's see what's in this bag. Let's see what's in this box. Let's see, because I have to clean my apartment, and these were boxes that were supposed to be unboxed over the years. But thank you, Instagram, for allegedly taking away lives from people unless you get 1,000 subscribers. Thank you for all those other ones that made it that it's harder for us influencers to actually build our brand, because you had features that worked, but you took them away. And to those out there, let's see, maybe I can give a shout out to somebody on my Instagram, and we'll tag them and everything. You know what I mean? But I don't think this is a show we really should be tagging them on. But at the same time, we could probably catch them and everything, because let's see. Commuters work. Somebody's giving 25% off a He-Man shirt.
Motooniverse.
Yeah, and then there's, what is this? Sadness. We share the passing of Jerry Conway, influential writer of Marvel history, as we all know, passed away at 73. Very sad. He was one of the greatest writers and all. But we just keep going, like the 10th anniversary and the episode more for My Hero Academia is coming out. And because of copyright, I can't play any of these because we don't have the official stuff, because my NDAs and NDOs, if I do have or not, do not apply to things right now because of everything already being said and done. you know. So that's that. Let's keep going. Let's see who I can give. Oh, and you mentioned the agreement JDF and everything, and I don't know why this is not letting me do this, but I will say this, guys, check out White Dragon when it comes out, The Legend of the White Dragon. Please. That was his last movie. If you guys want to see it again, check out The Legend of the White Dragon. All right. Because we need to see his last and final, especially, you know. And you can also, if you want to go online and check out everything, like who's airing the clips and the promos and stuff, that would be, if I can pronounce it right, Bat in the Sun Productions. All right. So check them out on Instagram. They're a shout out right now. They're going to be dealing with that. And oh, this is pretty cool. Someone, I don't know if this is Hong Kong or whatever, got the My Hero Academia glasses. And technically it's on Instagram, so we're going to give them a shout out that if you are in Japan, and you can actually get glasses if it focuses. Where is it? Because we were going to talk about these too, but I want to get it focused. Thank you to the Ichigo shop. I think that's Hong Kong. Those are the My Hero glasses frames and everything. And those are the little freebies you get with it, according to this. So yeah, they're by Zoff. Zoff. Check them out and everything if you're ever in Japan. And I'm trying to find some cool channels to give a shout out to, but we definitely have to give a shout out to this person. He's going to be at Anime Riverside 2026, Saturday, May 30th and Sunday, May 31st. It is AJ Beckles. Very cool guy, very perfect friend and everything, and a lot of fun to be around with, if I can get this to focus. So if you guys are at Anime Riverside 2026, make sure to say hi to AJ. He's the official guest according to this, and get your tickets before May 30th and 31st. Okay. And I think you can see it right there. It's at animeriverside.com, guys. And I'm hoping because that was a video they made, you know, but we're giving a shout out to them, you know. And who else can we give a shout out to? Because like I said, my door here is open to those who want to promote their merchant stuff. Merchandise. Oh, yes. Speaking of merchandise, isn't there another part 2 coming out besides Practical Magic 2? It has to do with a lot of merchandising. Come on. Merchandising.
Oh,
I can't.
Merchandising. You want the merchandising? Because I got Spaceballs, the toilet paper, the Spaceballs.
I have Spaceballs, the book.
Me too. We have Spaceballs, the book. It's not the search for more money. I found it in my basement. Spaceballs. The new one.
Josh Gad is in it. All the cast is reprising the role. May they rest in peace, Joan Rivers and John Candy, you know. Just a shout out to them. Like, we are so glad Mel Brooks has brought us more comedy in this time of need. I just hope that they let him have his comedy like he always has. Please, we need comedy. Comedy does offend, yes, we are acknowledging that. But the idea is to distinguish it. You know, don't take it seriously. Just like Capaldi said in Radio Times to the London Times. Don't take it seriously. It's a show about monsters on Doctor Who. You know? Don't take it seriously. But social media has everybody going, wee! You know? So, yeah. I mean, technically, I want to shout out this channel, and but I wanted to dedicate like one episode to all the channels that I love. But we may talk about this channel. We may talk about other channels. I'm going to try to pull them up on YouTube, but I don't know if we'll get, like I said, and everything. So I'm trying to find one person first, and this is K-pop person. This K-pop person is starting and rebranding themselves too, as well. And they're on Instagram. Give them a follow. Let me find this lovely K-pop person. Okay. He got the blue star, blue check, whatever it is and everything. I know the Rev is following him and stuff. And right now, see, the problem is I got to hide this part because he I don't do brand deals. We don't have it. But if you're into K-pop, and like K-pop and everything, and are in the mood for somebody new on the scene and everything, who has done even comedy skits, which are hysterical as fun. I know his real name, and basically, it's Al-Tazi. Okay, check out Al-Tazi. This is his Instagram, and the release of Velvet. If I'm saying that right, he's gonna kill me if I don't say it right. But check him out. He's actually streaming right now. I think he already said he's streaming right now. Let me see. It says, guys, go stream, run, please. Let's see. Time to shoot some content. So he usually is on Twitch, I think, at the same time as I do things. Right now, I think he updated his page because I don't see any of the other pictures on here. And I'm very shocked on that because every time people do that, right? Yeah, he just updated his whole page and everything. So yeah, I'm dealing with that. And then the other people I want to shout out to are like the coolest people in the world. I met them, and this thing's blowing out like crazy, crazy. Okay. I met them at Anime NYC. And when I met them, they were only at, I think, 200,000 followers, 300,000 followers and everything. And that was in 2024, right? Yeah. 2024, if I'm correct, because 2025, yeah. 2024. And really cool people, really nice and everything. And you guys give them a follow because they're almost hitting gold. They are almost to a what is it? Is that billion or million?
I think million.
Million? Is it the one with the gold?
Because 100,000 is silver, so I'm going
Right.
to say,
and they're at 800 and I think they're at 800 and something thousand, right? So let me see if I can get their YouTube channel up, and we're giving them a shout out because they also have another channel called Evil Idols. You got to check that channel out. They have their own second channel. And let's see if we can get it right here. Yep, they are at 884K subscribers. So can we build them up to get their gold and everything? Because, guys, they are called Square One Cosplay. They are very cool. Right now, the video that's on there is a little like cutting off everybody. But if I can get this to focus. You know, focus. Where are we? There we go. It's hard. Square One Cosplay. I'll try their other page. When you click on it, there we go. Or if you see it, it looks like this, right? Square One Cosplay. Check them out, guys. They are almost to gold, and they are very cool. Their videos crack me up every time. I am proud of them because of how they portray everything. They are down to earth. I have never met the most wonderful people in the world. They were really nice to me at the convention, and I really feel bad because I wanted to talk more with them, but they were doing their YouTube stuff. And basically with me, with my job, I couldn't be seen in certain pictures if they got public because they're very public. And because at the time I was connected to a job that was, I just wish that, I could have, and they're really cool. Check their channel out, guys. They do mostly My Hero Academia. They do lives. They talk to everybody. They have done, I think, with Evil Idols, most of the pop idols from anime, and I'm trying to get used to understand those characters because I used to watch a lot of those animes, and it's just I gravitate more to the isekais now because I think the mood I'm in is I don't want to be here. I want to be somewhere else because of the way the world is, and the isekais are having more fun than I am. So yeah, and just giving a few people those shout outs, as well as I know it's getting late and everything, but they're also 2 hours behind and all. And I really hope not overstepping because I'm that type of person also too. Guys, I don't stalk. I don't follow unless I think you're meaning follow Instagrams unless I'm given permission or if anything, because there is a situation in the convention world where you do get those type of people. And I really hate the fact that a lot of us get associated because of neurodivergency, because of those people that are not taught right from wrong. I'm just hyper because of my learning disability. I'm actually SLD, HD, dyslexia, dysgraphia, mirror touch synesthesia. So I'm very hyper. And when I'm nervous, I get hyper even more. So it's like only people that usually understand me are the ones who know me for years and no, I'm not a problem. So I'm usually the one that's trying to help people because no one went to my help when I needed help, you know? So, and when the people that did help taught me how to help others. So it's like I'm returning what was like given to me. And if I spot something on you, like meaning if I'm pinged, and I call it pinged because I say there's something about them. They're familiar, or I think they're going to succeed, right? And what am I going to do? I'm going to spread the word. I'm going to say, like and share their stuff, you know? Really cool people. Watch their videos. If you're in a mood that you can't get out of, watch the comedy, you know? Because out of tragedy, you get comedy. You can't have one without the other if you know your drama very well. And you got Altazine. He's rebuilding his brand. That's why you can't see the rest of his pictures. And I'm a little mad because some of those pictures were really cool and stuff, you know? You've got Square One Cosplay. I love them. Like, I love their second channel. Like, it gives me something to look forward to every day, you know? And it's not in that creepy sort of whatever way that some people think that people are. Sometimes it's just we need a laugh. We need something to distract us from the hurt, the pain that we go through every day. And if these are people that have that talent and that soul and that every type of mentality, personality that makes you feel better, I'm happy about that. I remember when I was trending on my vlogs channel, talking about all the problems I had being a new student at a school at an older age. I was older than the classmates or my ex-boyfriends and everything. I was trending and a lot of people said, your words touched us, you know? So I guess I'm trying to say is that because they allowed me to be part of their journey, I want to bring people more to their journey. I want to show people the talent. I want to show people the heart, you know, of people that just are good people, you know? And if you guys are wondering what those two dots are, because I have a funny feeling people are, it's my Rick and Morty shirt that of me and Ari. Yeah, it was Global Rick and Morty Day, and that's what I look like as a Rick and Morty character. So yeah, because when I'm looking at the way it is too, and I'm like, everyone's like, what are these dots? You know, it's like, what is she wearing? You know? And I digress because when I'm proud of people, I will tell you I'm proud of you. And I'm proud of these guys, you know? And I just hope they don't think it's creepy because I just want to spread the love that I never got. And when I did get, I want to return the favor because some people are not here anymore who taught me what that was to, they just taught me, just make sure you watch out for people who are good at heart because you never know what the next day is going to bring. I mean, look, I've got a couple of friends that are not here anymore, physically, spiritually, and mentally. Doesn't mean I don't cry every day if but I do cry. And like I said, I will shout out some good people. And if you want to come on here and promote your brand, we can't pay you, but you don't have to pay us because it's free publicity for you guys. So maybe one day I'll pick somebody and I'll send them the link to the show. Tell them to come on. Who knows? Because this show is not scripted. This show is not, how do we put it, Rev?
Nonchalant.
Yeah, it's over 21. It's not a boys club, girls club, a they club, a them club. It's an everybody club. It's for everybody. Yeah, we gotta put this up. No, the club. This show is for everybody. Because I'm still learning pronouns, and I want you guys to teach me. Because I want to see if it's what I remember from when I was a child with things. I want to know how terminology too has changed from me growing up being sheltered and still going out. Like, I was not an introvert and not extrovert, but I want to know terminology changes. I want to know what is acceptable in, the eyes of people. Like, is it the same? It's just using different words, like languages, because they all mean love. Mommy and daddy are said the same way, it's just in different languages. Make sense? So yeah. So we should not be dragging this on any longer because it's only an hour and a half. It's a short one. Usually my shows, even my vlogs used to be long too and everything, because my life, you can't make anything up from it. Like, how wacky, Reverend, has my life been? Because he's just finding out, right? Like, be honest. On a scale of 1 to 10, the stuff you're finding out now that we were trying to talk about for shows to help people.
11.
11.
This one goes to 11.
I don't have ADHD. I just have HD, hyperactivity disorder. I don't go squirrel. I'm I'm focused.
Squirrel.
I mean, I'm trying not to, because there's a girl that's neurodivergent that's ruining it for anime conventions, that now you have to make sure, because this poor voiceover actor has to be like monitored 24/7 because of this girl. Because she wasn't taught right from wrong. And they use her disability. It makes it bad for all of us with disabilities who were raised that if you do something stupid, I'm going to say it. It's over 21, right? We're going to beat your ass. I'm the generation of spare the rod and spoil the child, is it? Or how does it go?
Yeah.
Yeah. The belt was hanging along with the tennis racket, the wooden spoon, and the slipper. Wait, yeah, because I was raised in every generation, like every heritage and stuff. So there was the tequila, the flip flop. There was the Italian slipper. There was the Italian spoon. There was the switch from the Irish side. There was the belt. There was. This is gonna be a funny short when we talk about this, because people are like, "What the hell is she talking about?" We're talking about how kids grew up 80s and back.
A perfect song is from Suzanne Vega. Luca.
Yeah.
It's on the playlist at work. I'm not sure if I said it or such, but that's when it plays, it rings true. And when
it's great.
Once in a while, I joke around saying, "Oh, yeah, my name is Luca. I live on the second floor. I live upstairs from you. Yes, I think you've seen me before." So anyone listen, it may pop in the radio. Who knows? But
hey,
we play
people
music
from the 80s are now figuring out what the lyrics meant in half our songs.
Yeah.
Poor
especially there was the wonders of
like that, or
yeah, going from Luca to She-Bop and all these things.
And nobody realized what that song means also until you figure it out. You know what She-Bop is, right?
Oh, She-Bop,
you know,
we
no,
bop.
yeah, you know
I
what that
bop,
is.
you bop, they bop.
Yeah.
I don't even understand.
Yeah, okay. That's another thing about me too. They don't think I have that brain that processes the fact that I might have other guests on here. That's why this is over 21. And if I can get these now 3 guests, because it originally was 2, and one of them is following me. Oh, he's following me. The one with the Quinky and the Corky. Yeah. Yeah. He's following me. I would love to have them on. The problem is I think we'll get shut down in 10 seconds.
Remember, this is for 21, but
it's 21 and older, yes. That's what I'm saying. This is the adult channel.
Still keep it a little bit civil.
Yeah. And that's why he has a hard time with Jilly Bean. Yeah. And I know too, this is the second Jilly Bean I have on my page because I have a coworker that was named Jilly Bean, but it's not the same people. So that's why I always have to be careful when I look on Instagram. I'm like, who am I talking to? I mean, they can even promote their friendship bracelets that they have. I mean, you've seen the ads, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what should we tell? It's Mr. Pierre, and he has friendship
Mr.
bracelets.
Pierre.
Yeah, he has friendship bracelets. I like the chokers because it reminds me of the 90s.
Mr. Pierre.
She even put a lock on them now. I used to remember when the chokers had the locks on them. If you remember the girls, certain gothic girls would wear the chokers with the locks.
Mm.
The 90s. The 90s were cool.
Yeah.
They were interesting. A lot of ropes and chains and, you know, that were around some of the clothing. You either had baggy jeans or you had like gothic wear and emo and yeah.
I just watched that video
Guess
from Mr.
what
Pierre.
I was.
Yeah.
Can you guess what I was when I could? I was hanging out at the Pyramid Club. Oh, that's right, guys. Yes, I was hanging out at the Pyramid Club. And I might be able to get one of my friends, if he's not working at the hospital, who is a DJ. Sorry, guys, my allergies are kicking in. To probably come on here as well, if I can get him. But like I said, people have other things that go on in their life, and we don't have the money to pay people. So if you want to come on just for fun, promote your stuff, because that will bring you money to get paid. This is a safe place for you guys. It just gets wackier with me, though.
And she don't know me very well, do she?
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
I just, like I said, I have to explain this because people don't realize you know what I mean? Everyone keeps saying, oh, you had a stroke, you had this. And I'm like, no. My eye did look like Todoroki's eye for a while because I had a blood vessel break in it from the stress. But, oh, that was fun. I think you guys remember that, the half white and half red eye. I went to work and they were like, what the hell is wrong with you? I'm like, Todoroki was visiting. Speaking of Todoroki, again, check out My Hero Academia on May 2nd, you know, on Crunchyroll. And again, thank you to Crunchyroll for the swag box. I have about 3 more that I owe you guys an unboxing. So that's three more shows. We can do an unboxing at the end. But we have no stories. That's the best thing about the show. We have nothing. It's not a show about nothing either, because that was a different show that went off the air a long time ago, and they're still in jail.
No, they're only in jail for 1 year.
Yeah, how many years ago? So yeah. So guys, I'm looking at the clock. I'm looking at the time. I did my cleaning. I did my whatever. Who knows? There might be a show tomorrow. There might be a show Friday. There might be a show on Star Wars Day. We don't know. It might be every time after TARDIS. Who knows? But it's only it's because of my crazy schedule, my family life, and the fact that your life is crazier than mine too, right? Yeah. Just be honest. Come on. If you're honest, it's fun. You know? Honesty is better. You don't get wrinkles. Look at these. Okay. Let's say that poll. How old does Gadget look? And how old do you think she is going to be? We should put that on the page too.
Yeah, you can do that. It's on YouTube. You can.
Yeah, I can do a poll. Yeah. How old is Gadget? And we'll put like, is she between this age range, that age range, and that age range? That works. Because guys, I don't know if I'm doing anything live for my birthday or anything and stuff, because that week is usually hide out and run from family week. So you might see something not professional like this as I go live, because if you know, around my birthday, I do the Nightmare Before Christmas as well, which we don't know if it's going to be back again at Botanical Gardens this year here in New York. But I will tell you this. I will be at Bronx Comic-Con at the church on Olmsted Avenue here in the Bronx on August 1st from 9 to 5 p.m., visiting and seeing all my friends and basically seeing what the new artwork is, especially if there's some old friends there and some voice actors that I know, as well as I'll be at Anime NYC in later August and looking for work while trying to sell these and work on the rest of these after I deal with the rest of this place. Once I get back in here. So yeah. So ladies and gentlemen of the jury, the they, them of the jury, I should say as well. You know what? Screw it. Everyone of the jury.
Everybody.
Because I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna call you guys? Human beings. That counts. Because you're not the canine race. You're not the feline race. You're not the, what is it? The amphibian race? That's the flying ones, right? You're not the reptilian. Well, there's some reptilians I know, especially living in New York. You know? So yeah, the human race out there that has gone a little woo. Could you please like and subscribe? Because I need followers. And if you like comedy, wackiness, bluntness, and someone who's not afraid to stand up to bullies, who will adopt you if you need a mom? Oh, yeah, you know that. You know that. You had to stop me a few times, right? I adopt lost puppies. I am sorry. If you have a crappy home life like I had growing up, you're automatically my child. I am so sorry to people. But that's the rule. Because somehow, some way, you do end up being part of my family. And there's a bunch of people that can tell you that. I just feel bad if the one that I would love to give a big hug to right now thinks this is creepy as hell, you know? But after what I saw, I wish I was their mother. No, I'm going to say this. I wish I was their mother. I would never do, because I had that done to me. I would never judge anybody for who they are, what they are, or what they want to be, because that's been done to me. So if I want to claim you as my child because I want to show you the love you didn't get, please allow me. Because every person, even adult, needs love. Right? Because you're freezing up on me right now. So it's like, because it looks like you're so stoic when I say this, because you see me starting to cry. Because I am tired of everyone pushing away those that they brought into this world. You brought these people, these human beings into the world, and you push them away, or you just give them a device to give them a pacifier. Instead of what they really need is, can I have a hug? Can I tell you something? Can I tell you this? Can I tell you that? And you don't yell at them. You don't get persecuted. You don't get whatever. Do you know how proud of people I am that will tell me their orientation, or they will tell me before they tell their family? Because they know I'm safe. And I will treat them the way they want to be treated. And people don't get that. If I'm going to yell at you, it's because you hurt me and the people I cared about. That's when you get on my bad side. But when you accuse me of things that I did not do because you are insecure with yourself, I will yell, yes. And if you still don't understand after we all calm down, I walk away. And if you don't know somebody's background, it's best to get to know them. But when I see someone being brave enough to tell their story like I tell mine, when I was vlogging all those years, even fighting the cyber bullies that I had to deal with when my ex in England broke up with me, because he told a story that nobody asked my side of. I put the channel on hiatus. And then a year later, between all the cyberbullying and then my friend dying, I didn't know what to do. And then the stuff happening here, I didn't know. And did I have anybody? Not really. Only a few people who kept me from sinking down and not doing anything, because I don't believe in doing anything. Why am I going to leave this world for people who caused me the pain? That's what it is. They had the problem because growing up, I was taught not to be jealous, not be hateful, not be envious. If the person has a problem with you, find out why they have the problem. And if they can't tell you, that means they have a problem inside themselves that they can't solve, and you reflect back on them what they can't do. And that's what's hurting them. And it's not your fault. It's because they're not ready to become the person they want to be. Yes, I'm a strong person, but I have to be. For me and for those around me that can't have a voice, that want to say, because, yeah, this is over 21, you know? I want somebody to tell me that they're coming out to people. I want people to tell me they're going to change. They're going to whatever, you know? They're going to divorce somebody. I want them to tell me. And then I'm going to say, why? Is it for you or for the people around you? If it's not for you, then why do you have to do it? And if you're saying because someone told me I had to do it, then it's not for you. That's why I look at people and I'm like, come to me and I'll help you. I will talk to you. We'll give you the phone number. We will give you whatever. But if you judge me as somebody that's the most evil incarnate, wicked witch of the whatever, because you don't know me, because you heard rumors and everything, that is the worst thing you could do. Because I could tell you multiple people who will say, no, she's a godsend, she's a gem, she's everything. You've even screwed up, but you managed to figure out, because it was both our faults. Because you didn't know my background, I didn't know your background, and you woke up to what you needed to wake up to. And it's okay to admit that. And if you're not ready to admit that, I'm not going to fight you on that. But it is part of my journey that I'm going to say it, because it is fact, right? Reverend, you're frozen or not? Is it fact of our fight? Fact, you see, you're still, it still bothers you, but it is fact. And that's the thing. You have to admit it is fact, because otherwise people are going to see you like that and be like, she's lying, she's whatever. And that's the thing, the way people portray it, because they're not hearing it from your mouth. Because it is fact that we did have a falling out.
Yes.
Okay. And it is fact we both didn't know each other's backgrounds and why it lasted the way it did, right? But to people, they're like, oh, you both are dating, you're both this, you're both... No. This was two friends who didn't know any better. But I became the bigger person, took the step, and then we resolved it, right?
Yes.
But it still bothers you, because I can sense it. Because you're not ready yet. You still are healing yourself. Same as like I am. I'm healing myself from things, but I have that more sense of I can talk about it. Because I've been where you were, you know, that point where I can't say it out loud. I can't say it out loud. There's still some stuff I can't say out loud, what was done to me. Otherwise, I'll be a ball of mess right now, you know? But it is getting late. You have, what's tomorrow? You have work tomorrow or no?
No, just
Running
that's
errands.
midnight, so it's Wednesday here.
Yeah.
So I have things to do Wednesday, but
As I'm saying, you just have errands to run.
Mhm.
I have to go next door, do what I have to do, and basically get something to eat. But like I said, people, we don't know what another show is going to be. It could be just an unboxing, 5-minute unboxing. It could be whatever. But let's start it again. You know, let's start talking and start listening and hearing everything. It's okay if you're frozen like the Rev here, you know? I don't fault him for that. No. Eventually he'll eventually, yes. If he doesn't, I still won't fault him for it. I'm not rushing him, I'm not whatever. But when it's fact, you'll state it's fact, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because I don't lie. I'm made to protect somebody, and that's what an NDO and an NDA is. Basically a written lie, you know? But that's to protect those so that nothing happens and stuff. Hate signing them, but, you know? But what do you think about it, Rev? You think I said enough?
Yeah.
Because
Too many other things going on.
yeah.
Got to concentrate on.
Because I don't even know what the third episode's going to be, because I want to start getting people on. But at the same time, we did the introduction. We did the damage control. We did the introduction. What would be the next thing on this damn list? Because conventions really aren't starting, and I can't get out to do anything because of what's going on here. I can only review what they send me on TV. I mean, you know what? Maybe I'll pick one of the things that they send me to review. And we'll just do it sporadic. You know what I mean? I'll try to download the pictures and everything and just give a shout out, you know? Because I even had stuff I had to do for Kaiju 8. This I can show you guys because the video game is out right now. I even had the Miku video game, you know? So that's what I'm saying. It's like there's a lot of things I have for you guys that I owe a lot of things. So we'll see what happens. Between unboxings, between new releases, new everything that I have, you know, Apple TV, things like that, or what is it? Google TV, all this stuff, Amazon TV, everything, you know. Just people, be kind. And you know where to find us, you know? You're always going to find us in the dark because it's always better after dark, right? So, sweet dreams. And just remember, I am not a problem. I can be a solution or an annoying best friend or a very doting auntie or mother, you know, to those that just, you know. But I won't be like those other people and everything. No, I've been stalked. No. I don't want that. No. So, yeah, I am the least of everybody's worries. I just wish people would stop and just realize. So, since the Rev is almost in the dark, I'm in the light. How do we say goodnight?
Good night.
Good night, and make sure to catch us after dark.